Good morning, fishy fam. How's everybody? Well, Monster Fish Gal, how you doing? This looks like it's going to be a slow one today, huh? Well, as always, good morning. It's me, Rocko, your host, with a toast to you, fish family, subscribers, and followers of the Morning Aquatic Show. You're the best. Don't forget that. And if anybody hasn't told you yet today, I appreciate you and I appreciate you being here. And with that, we'll get started. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. So, how's everybody, the degenerate fish keeper? How are you? Good morning, Miss Jess. Craig Broderick, good morning. Good morning. And as always, Monster Fish Gal, Miss Lori, thank you for being here and thank you for modding as well as you do. So, as we know, Aquashella is going on still. And we have Miss Jess that's there right now. And hopefully she'll be able to give us some cool updates and stuff like that when she comes up here in a little bit. I'm pretty excited to hear what's going on. To be really honest with you, I'm kind of bummed that I couldn't make it down there, but man, I was watching some of the videos that people have done and I was just like in awe. It would look so cool. It looked like a really good time. And no, my face is not deformed. How you doing, BTW? Good to see you. Good to see you. Um, Friday night, I was laying in bed watching TV with my best half, and I decided I wanted to get something to eat. So as I'm gnawing away on some food, I cracked a tooth. Yeah, it hurts. Yes, that's me that lives in San Antonio. Well, close to San Antonio. And then later on that night, while I was sleeping with a gauze full of Ambisol on my tooth, I was grinding my teeth and loosened another tooth. So I have one here and one here that is just like totally screaming in pain right now. No, I wasn't eating crackers in bed. Worse, tacos. But yeah, my mouth is just screaming right now. So if it sounds like I talk a little funny, it's because I'm talking a little funny. Oh, shoot. Hey, good morning, Miss Elizabeth. Good to see you. Isn't that crazy, Craig? Oh my God! And I ain't gonna lie, man. I gotta find a dentist. I mean, I literally got to get these two teeth pulled. It is just throbbing. I mean, I didn't do nothing Saturday, nothing Sunday. I just laid there, just ooh. So hopefully we can get this thing fixed. Oh, I just not good, not good. Well, Craig, I hope you're feeling better, brother. Because I know it's kicking my butt too. I got two of them. I got one maxillary and one mandibular, and it just and the bad thing about it is they're like the molars on the back, you know, and to pull those, it's like really, really, really difficult. Yes, it does hurt. I mean, it's all in my eyes. It goes up the side of my head, around the front of my eye. I can feel it like I'm part of my nose. Good morning, Mike. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, warm salt water does help. But I took some, I can't remember what we called it in the dental field, but it's like a temporary filling kind of stuff, like a putty. Man, I covered that tooth so good, man. Because every time you breathe, it's like, ooh, ooh. And the good thing is, if you apply it properly, it's like an insulator too, so you can still drink cold and hot, and you won't have any issues. Oh, way cool, Mike, way cool. So now, is Aquashella over now, or is there one more day, or what's going on with Aquashella? Is Aquashella done, or Geek Boy? Good morning, good to see you, my friend. I was just curious if Aquashella was over, or does anybody know if Aquashella is over? I was just kind of curious. I can't wait to hear all the cool stories, though, man. I'm pretty excited. Flies and cats, good morning. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. That party never ends in Florida, right? And Jess is here in Bradenton. Way cool. I had a friend of mine that used to live in Bradenton, and then he ended up moving to Iowa. But is the Crockett Hotel still open in San Antonio? You know, Craig, I haven't got a clue. I mean, only time I ever go to San Antonio, I'll go over to the medical center area to the VA clinic, and that's about as much as I really do in San Antonio. Now there's one LSF that LFS that I go to, but it's not really local to me. I mean, it's still like 45, 50 miles away, but Aquashell is over. Okay, cool. But it's a nice pet store, and they got a lot of things that the pet store here in my small town don't have. Post you the link. You got it. My bad. I should have done this earlier. Let's see what happens when I get tooth pain. I lose my mind. I don't know what I'm doing. Hi, Steph. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Ta-da. Link is posted. So I can't wait to hear these stories. These are going to be good. Gonna be good. Oh, there's Dennis. Good morning, Dennis.
Good morning.
Terry's Tropical Tanks. Oh, good news. Hey, I got good news though, man.
Oh, what's that?
Terry's Tropical Tanks. The plecos that
Hello, Jess.
that Robert sent me. They spawned. I have a big old clutch of eggs, and they're about the size of a 50-cent piece. They are just, and they're stacked.
Really?
Like yeah, tons of them. And I came in this morning to turn the lights on in here, and I have Corridora eggs all over in one of my guppy tanks.
Well, get the credit card out and roll them out.
Yep, exactly. I got to set up a little bubbler thing and
No,
hook 'em up.
a 5 gallon tank with an air stove works fine. That's what I had
Yeah.
to do to buy it.
Yeah.
That helped. I got one, or Carrie got one, but she was going home on a plane. Carrie, science gal, and so she got one, so I'm gonna ship hers to her when she gets home, or when I get home, because she'll be home before me. But yeah, so okay, so I'm gonna show you some of the things. All right, so this.
Oh, you got a bigger net.
Yeah, well, this is no, it's not that big. It's not much bigger than what I've got, but it's plastic, so it holds water with the fish. So if you got to catch it and you want to move it with water, of course, I'd have to put my hand over it, make sure it doesn't jump. But I got that. I really hey. Sorry, hang on. Y'all can't run through here.
Language Corey's. Yeah.
Oh, my dog almost ripped the computer off of this table in this hotel room.
Oh, yeah.
Lena, no. Don't do that.
But Mom, I have nothing else to do.
Oh, it is. Traveling with the dogs is definitely different. They're I think they're having fun too, but it's like carrying 2 infants with you everywhere.
Yeah, can we go home now?
I know, right? And then did someone cancel the stream on accident? What is Joseph talking about?
I don't know.
Did you see a photo of Lena on chat? Yes. So I have got tons of pictures on Instagram. Well, not tons, but a few pictures on Instagram and Facebook, I think, that of Lena and Caliber. Everybody wanted to hold Lena, of course. I brought her up to Aquashella yesterday. And
way cool.
it was crazy. Everybody wanted to pet her. Everybody wanted to hold her, which is fine because it brought some attention to the fish tube booth.
Right on.
Yeah, so it was fun. It was a little chaotic, but it was fun. I'll do it again, and I'll do it over and over and over again. I loved it. It was looping, and okay. So there's another booth that's called Bad Fish. And she's actually here in Florida. And I got an interview with her, and I got an interview with this other place. These people are amazing. There are some freaking talented people. I mean, just
cool,
talented and creative. I mean, just wonderful people. And I mean, it's amazing. Like, that's all I know what to say. It's just amazing. But
that's cool.
So at this other place called Bad Fish. Oh, hang on.
We're having puppy difficulties.
Yeah, they don't know how to they're learning things. I've got this. This is a betta. It's a betta on the end.
Uh-huh.
But it's like a betta toy. Like you put it up to the cup and the bettas flare at it.
It's beta. Okay. It's a beta on a stick.
Yeah, it's a beta on a stick.
Beta on a stick.
Yep. So I mean, I just got it because I liked it. I didn't really get it. I just got it just to have, really. And then this pin. This is the same pin that Taylor with nope, I don't know. Yeah, Taylor,
no, we don't know.
I think. Hang on, Taylor with Simply Betta. These people gave her one of these pins, and
way cool.
So I found them, and I got one, and then I don't have it in here with me because it's still in the truck. But I ended up, even though I wasn't invited, to Aquashella like some other people were. Not that big yet, but I did end up being able to get a creator's badge, so I was able to come and go. So really, technically, I really didn't end up having to buy the
Kick
VIP
ass.
ticket.
That's all right.
So yeah. So anyway, I have two other pins. One is a crystal black shrimp that Bad Fish they gave me, and then another one is oh, what is the other one? Oh, now I can't remember what the other one is. Anyway, when I find it, I'll show y'all. And then, at the booth, we have a table and you get everybody's, stickers or
Oh, cool, cool.
cards. Why is there look how scientific she is. She's even got a
Q code.
on the back of
Q
her.
code.
Yeah, Q code. URLs.
I didn't even realize that. Yeah, Carrie. Oh, me and Carrie were tied at the hip. We had a blast. And then, oh, you guys. Oh, Rocko. I'm going to, I'm sharing the table with Jason and them on, what? Hang on, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay. I'll be right back.
Technical difficulty.
Well, dun dun dun. You leave us hanging. See how you are.
Yeah, I saw furloughs.
Yeah, because
I saw
inquiring
furloughs.
minds want to know.
Did
That's
you see
right.
Furloughs? Did you see furloughs on his aqua travel? No.
But yep, I can't wait to see how long it takes for those little eggs to hatch. I mean, it was like I was just so amazed. I was like, "Holy cow!" Because I seen him in there yesterday afternoon.
Yeah,
I seen him in the cave. I seen the mama going around the cave, and then he tried to trap her in there, and she shoot right back out. And then I woke up this morning, and I said, "Let me check," because I seen him in there with just his tail hanging out, and I seen him like fluttering a little bit. I was like, man, I hope. So I grabbed the flashlight and kind of just peeked in there a little bit. Sure enough, there's a big old clutch of eggs in there.
Yeah. About 8 to 10 days. Yeah, about 8-10 days usually they'll pop out.
Yeah.
Be fish food. See, that's what I usually do when they get to that stage. They're still in the cave. I'll take the whole thing and stick it in another tank. Then you don't have to worry about losing it. By that time, his father is pretty much done with them.
Yeah.
He just morals us, okay, you're there, go swim away. Because he wants to see her back in the tank again,
Yeah, so I got to figure out
a tank for them.
Yeah, I got to figure out where I'm going to put him with the babies. I mean, there's a ton of plecos in there, but I also got guppies in there.
Yeah, you want to tank all by themselves.
Yeah.
Then,
either that or I was thinking about putting them in a breeder box. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can do the breeder box for a while.
Okay, sorry.
But if you got that big of a clutch, it'll fill that thing up fast. Well, you got
I know.
50 or 60, egg,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see. So what you got good for us there, Miss Jess?
So I don't know if you guys or know this girl, Queen of Reef.
Oh, I've seen her with
Reef?
Father.
No,
She dressed up with mermaid.
I don't know. Anyway, she was there. She was there hanging around. I don't know. She does. I guess just saltwater. I didn't really talk to her, but she was there. So I got her card was on the table. Of course, Carrie.
Great.
So they made when you get big like that, they make these cards for Fish Tube. Fish Tube booth. Jason Jordan Aquatics made these. Oh, I know. Wow. What I was talking about before. I had
something about sharing a table with Jadron.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, there.
Houston. Right. No, you're in Houston, in Dallas, at the thing they're having next month at that convention thing. Anyway, I'm sharing have a table with them, so I'm going to be
cool
there, with them So I didn't get to print anything for this one, but I'll have it
Right.
for that one.
What?
Yeah, I wanted to make that flyer for you, man, but my
Yeah.
teeth are killing me.
Yeah, no,
just out of curiosity, what are you going to be selling in the? If you're gonna
I'm just gonna
have a table, what are you going
yeah,
to be selling?
I'm gonna have. I really don't have a whole lot right now, actually, because I got rid of a bunch of stuff before I came here. I've got, I guess, some shrimp, and then I'll have some of those long fin breast nose plecos, and some guppies.
I got plenty of those.
I really don't have a lot, and I'm only gonna have like a portion of the table because I'm not having to pay for anything. So I just kind of invited me and
Sneaking in,
yeah, I'm just kind of sliding in there. But
I'm here.
what are you talking about, Joseph? I haven't done anything.
I was wondering that myself.
Your internet's messing up, not mine.
Yeah, she hasn't got nowhere.
Oh, you have a lot to bring. Oh, because you're over there. Okay, I get it. You can come. Are you he may be coming anyway. Greg. But yeah,
Greg.
so,
No, Greg's going to bed.
I got this print, and it like.
Oh, that's pretty.
Wow.
Extremely pretty. The light is not hitting it as good as this looks.
No, what you're taking out of the plastic,
it is amazing.
It looks almost like watercolor almost.
Oh yeah, try it, see if it'll do it. Yeah, there we go.
Oh wow, look at that. There you go. That is really pretty.
She had a small print, and I need your key. I can't. Oh, it's right here. Yeah. It was she had a small print and then a huge print, and I wanted this size and a mat with the mat on it, and so she came back the next day and brought me that one. So
cool.
And then I got this one too. This little what is that called? That's a
mantis shrimp, right?
That's it. Yeah, it's a mantis shrimp. Oh, that's what my other pen is. The other one like that. It's it's a mandarin. The really, really pretty colorful fit saltwater.
Mandarin goby.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a mandarin goby. I got that one. I wonder if the bettas will show through in the light. Let me see. Oh gosh, chill out, boys. Chill out. Not you. I took the cover off of the thing and they got.
Wow, my fish tanks. That's awesome.
Right here. Greg. Okay.
So you're gonna keep them in?
Spin around there, buddy. Oh, that's pretty.
There we go.
That's way cool.
Yeah, so this is the first one I picked. They're really washed out, even from yesterday. I'll change their water tomorrow before I leave. I did pick up some prime at the thing, so I could change the water before we go. And I've got one of those water, or what they ship them in, those styrofoam.
Yeah,
boxes.
Yeah, I've got one of those they gave me. And so they're traveling really well. I fed them last night because I had brought some bug bites with me, just a little thing of bug bites, just in case I did get anything. So I tried to prepare.
You were planning to buy stuff. That's what it was.
I was. And then I got here and was like, well, I can, ship or have it shipped.
Wow, that thing is, that's a gorgeous beta right there.
Yeah.
That is pretty. I like that. He
looks like in here, he looks blue and but there's really a lot of lavender in that right there. But it's funny, it's coming through a blue color on the screen, but it's really a lavender. But
we'll find out when you get them home.
Yeah. So that's another one. Okay, here's my cotton candy. Let's see if I'll come back around. There we go.
Oh, that's kind of pretty.
He doesn't have the finish the other ones have, but
looks like he's still kind of young yet, though.
Yeah, these are all, well, except for that first one I got. they're all pretty young, as in they're not like a year old.
Right.
Let's see. Here's another one.
Oh, I like that. That's pretty.
The blues, for whatever reason, I was like really attracted to the blues in these fish. Because it's not like a normal blue, it's more of like a shiny blue. And then it was all their fins. I was just like, oh my gosh.
Telly blue.
There he goes. So I'm excited to get them home and get them in tanks where, their colors will actually really start coming out. Chill out, dude. Chill out. All right, and here's a yellow guy. He's got a blue body and yellow fins.
Holy crap! How many betas did you buy?
I didn't buy them. Y'all, I didn't buy them. They were trying to get rid of them at the end of the show. They gave them to us that had creators cards.
They gave them to you?
Yeah, vendors that had vendors cards and creators cards. They gave them to us.
Yeah.
But there's the fifth
There's a
one.
bonus for you.
Yeah, well, they were going to Disney for their honeymoon, and they didn't want to take anything with them. And they also were selling the rest of them to a host. Well, they were going to sell them wholesale. They sold what they had left to a wholesaler. So I don't know where they're going from there, but we were able to get these, and then I did. Okay, so like they were given to me, and they were given to any of us that had the creators cards, but because I got 5 of them, I felt really bad. So I did give her a 20, but that's just because I felt bad for taking 5 of them. Even though I know that that's not what she paid for them. This is Carrie's betta. It's got red lips. Hang on, let it come around.
Oh, that's neat.
This was the lady's favorite one. Yeah, see, it's got red, like it's got lipstick. Yeah, Lori, they are MB bettas. Yes, ma'am, they sure are. MB bettas is where they're from. They are at a bunch of shows. So they said they would do a come on as a guest one night, but y'all know now, y'all been in it, especially Terry, y'all been in it long enough. They import these bettas. They're not anything special to them. They're just $1.
Lots of $1.
Yeah, and they make bank on them. They were selling those bettas for $40 and $35 and $40. Boom! Like there were people coming through there just one after the other.
Mm-hmm.
Lines of people that were getting. I tell you what. If you're wanting to make good money,
was there a lot of people selling fish there, or no?
There was a good bit of people selling fish. I was really surprised,
really,
because I thought more of a trade show, I figured there would be a few fish like bettas, but there were surprisingly a lot of people there. Lucas, LRB, he brought guppies and shrimp. There was a bunch of shrimp, y'all. There were
because they got the shrimp show.
Yeah, there were several booths for shrimp. I think Lucas was the only one with guppies, which kind of makes my mind start rolling. But it's called Mike's Aquatics, I believe. I've got so many cards I've got to go through when I get home. I think it was Mike's Aquatics, and he's here in Florida. But he had some Apistos that I almost came home with them, and then again I was like, well, I'm gonna hook up with Mike on Monday, and I'll just wait and I'll just have them sent to me.
Right. What kind of Apistos were they?
I think they were the double reds.
Oh, like
they
a cockatoity then.
Yeah, they had
Yeah.
some yellows of some kind also.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mike
but-
even cleaned this place up for you.
Yeah.
I really
Well,
like
he
a
almost
pistol
had a
too.
fire last night.
Do what?
He almost had a fire last night,
Who?
Mike.
What? Did he have a fire last night,
As
Chair?
in like a house fire or a bonfire?
Like a house fire. One of the plug-in things caught on fire.
That
Oh,
must
no.
have been after he was on a stream, man. Because he was on a stream last night. Saying, he had to clean up the place for you to come over on Monday. And
There was somebody there that had discus. I mean, God, they had any fish that we look at, they were there, y'all. There was one guy that had a whole, like, there were, okay, so like 3 or 4 booths of fresh water that had all fish.
Mm-hmm.
Discus. The only thing they didn't have was the rams. Discus. And a guy made us a really good offer on some fully grown pair of the discus I want. But it was
What discus do you want?
the pigeon blood.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a pair, fully grown, yada yada yada. But we still got to make it home.
Yeah.
really.
I was like,
All right. Just bring a 5-gallon tank,
Yeah.
Strap it to the something, throw an air stone to
Well,
it.
I don't know how
The,
I don't know how
the
good
money.
a full size pair like that would travel.
Right.
the airports love it. The airports love it when you bring live fish on the plane.
Oh, I'm sure.
They just go out of their way going, oh my God, you got live fish? You got water in a bag?
Right.
Oh, we can't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but you let that person there with the oxygen tank sit next to me. Yeah.
They
Yeah, right.
we looked at flying, and they were going to charge us $125 per dog there, and another $225 per dog back.
This is my CNA dog. He got
Yeah.
it free.
It didn't matter. Even those, they charge you $125. You can even have them come on the plane. Like, they can be like your carry-on bag, but you got to pay $125 if they're under 20 pounds and they can fit in a
carry-on. Yeah.
Exactly.
Small
like a
little
carry-on.
carrier. Yeah. Damn, you're staying home.
I managed to get some fish from here to Cali on the plane. Wow. Hey, I mean, yeah, if you don't tell them.
Yeah. They're going to go through the x-ray machine wondering, what was that just went through? Yeah.
Right. But, no, it was, I mean, I had a blast, and I am really surprised I didn't come home with a lot more than what I did. But I just kept telling myself,
no,
I can get this later. I don't have to have this right now. I'm going to go to Dallas. I'm going to the show this this next month. So
now, when is Aquashella Dallas?
It's Halloween.
Oh, Halloween Day.
So
a spooky time.
Oh, really, Geek Boy? Now, I didn't see. Okay, so I seen a lot of freshwater fish. I did not see a lot of saltwater fish. We see thousands and thousands of frags, of coral frags.
Yeah,
I mean, like one whole side of that sucker was blue lit, and it was just coral and frags. Not many freshwater fish for sale. Now, they did have some that were in setups, displays, but not many saltwater for sale. More freshwater stuff for sale than, or freshwater fish for sale than saltwater. But
that's true with the industry in general. I mean, that's kind of the way it goes.
Really?
Well, yeah. I mean,
I would think down here
even if you ask chat, how many people are keeping freshwater versus saltwater? I mean, it's
1% salt.
Industry in general is that way.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was the other way around. I sure know that. Miss Heather, I'm going to see them later. We're supposed to be getting bad weather. That's why we're not already together. It was raining this morning, and then we thought more weather was coming in, but
Welcome to Florida.
radar looked like it at first, but I think it's dissipating now. So Joe and Landon ran to Walmart because we forgot our snorkels at home, and I see the weather's dissipating now. Great, that's a good thing though. We thought it was going to rain half the day.
Wait,
Yeah, at least it's a warm rain.
Yeah, well, as soon as I walk outside, my hair's going to go flat. But of course, as soon as I get in the water, my hair's going to go flat. So, whatever.
Yeah.
Yesterday, it got flat because it does. It comes to rain through here every day about midday. Thunders,
Yep.
lightnings, and then it blows through, and that's it. It just
Yeah.
in and out.
Yeah, 'cause they build up so fast.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab me some more coffee.
Ta-da!
Good morning, Deborah.
I know. I can't wait, Miss Elizabeth. I'll let Mike know as soon as Joe and them get back, unless he's headed this way. But I've already actually showed everything on here what I was going to show him. All the cool kids want the white stuff in their fish tank water. What the heck? What white
What
stuff?
do you mean, white substrate? What?
White sand?
Yeah, bring on 100 pounds of sand. There you go, Jess.
All that rain, and they still can't clean South Florida. What's wrong with it? T-bone, too coolie for schoolie, flies and cats, salt. Oh. Well, Joe, we've decided that I couldn't make my mind up whether I was going to for sure do a saltwater tank, a little saltwater tank or not. I kept going back and forth, even all weekend. I kept going back and forth. Do I want one really? Do I really want one right now? Do I want one right now? Do I really want one right now?
Yeah.
So if I can get Joe in it and it's a saltwater, I'm going to do it. And he wants a small saltwater tank. So, and because we want a mandarin goby. We want a mandarin goby. And I know that it's got to be set up for a long time and all that for that. But
yeah, you do it the same way you do with freshwater. You got to cycle it. Yeah.
They are notoriously hard to feed.
Yeah.
That's the problem with mandarin gobies is they're notoriously hard to feed.
Okay.
They're kind of a specialized
Fish.
predator, and they need special foods. That's all. As
right.
long as you can feed it, they're easy to keep. They're not hard to keep. It's just they're hard to feed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And then I don't know, can you put like clownfish with them?
Yeah.
Because that's the only. I wanted some little pygmy seahorses, but I changed my mind on that. I want the mandarin goby
Yeah,
and
20 and larger. Yeah.
a few. I got a 40, and I got that 40.
Oh
But,
yeah, that'll work fine. Yeah.
It's got the. I got to grab a 20 high. Well, I have a 29 that I can grab and use as a sump. Underneath it, it's already plumbed for it. It's already set. Well, it's not set up with water, but it's already. I have it where it's going to be.
It's already a sump. You just got to hook it up. Yeah.
Yep. So
No, that'll work.
that's going to be and then I guess my other one I'll have to be my discus tank, but or I just set up another one.
Yeah, get Joe into that salt water, and just say, oh, this ain't
But I
catfish.
don't want coral. I don't want to deal with coral.
No, you want something that moves.
Right. Well, with the clownfish, with that one they have to have that anemone. Can't
What'd
you have
call me?
steak? Huh?
Yeah.
What'd you call me?
Anemone.
Yeah,
Anemone. Yeah.
You anemone?
Oh yeah, then you can put in that RO unit, that your husband will allow you to use for the salt water.
What's a roddy? Rody?
RODI.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing that your husband won't put in.
Yeah, that thing.
So-
Well, I guess he will now.
Yeah,
You
so
have a
you
tank.
don't do. Yeah, plus you can use it too.
Clowns don't have an anemone. I thought they did. They had. Well, I know they don't have one on them, but they. It's their thing. They want to swim in and out of it. It keeps them safe. But it can be fake, right? It don't have to be real.
Yeah, they'll swim in anything.
Okay. Okay.
As long as it gives them some sense
They'll
of.
swim. Just get them a clay pot. Clay pot. They'll be happy.
Okay. Now I have a question with that. Since I don't want to do coral, like with freshwater, it's easier to maintain stuff with fresh plants. Is it the same with salt, or is it different? It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
salt.
it's exactly the same.
So if I do have, but it doesn't have to be coral. It can be like plants, right?
Yeah.
Their
Okay.
salt water.
But the macro algae and stuff like that, absolutely. Keeping a saltwater tank is no different than keeping a freshwater tank. It's exactly the same. It just got salt in it.
Yeah. Like you said, the salt doesn't evaporate, just the water. That's it. Yeah.
Plants isn't like corals. Wait, corals isn't like plants. They won't stabilize your tank. Okay, good. So I don't have to worry about them. But I can use plants. I can put plants in there. Okay, good.
See, Flies and Cats is saying, since you didn't know what RODI was, you probably don't know what fowlery is, and that means fish only with live rock, is what fowler stands for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. Didn't know that.
Cycle the tank. Yeah.
And I do know RODI, but I don't know why I didn't freaking. I don't know why I didn't say that.
Yeah, there's all right. The saltwater hobby is going to be as expensive as you want to make it.
Okay.
You can go down a rabbit hole and make it really, really expensive.
No, I don't want to do that.
But you can have a fish only. You can have a fish only tank, and it's just as easy as freshwater. It just got salt in it. That's the only difference. But if you want to get to the point where you're keeping SPS type corals, what we call the sticks, they're notoriously hard to take care of. They take special lighting and special filtration. And
I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. Not anytime soon.
It's just like everything else.
Yeah.
Everything in this hobby is you can make it as complicated as you want.
Yeah. I'll learn as I go. I'm not gonna jump down. All I want is those few fish, and I don't want coral. What are you doing, buddy? Don't step on my picture. Where's Lena? Oh, she's on the floor asleep. They're gonna get to play on the beach too.
Oh, fun! Get to watch them later, huh?
How much was his plane ticket?
Well, it would have been $125 if we flew, but we didn't fly.
Oh, you drove?
Yeah, we drove. It'll take us. It took us 17 hours.
Wow.
Okay, so we got on the road and we got halfway down the state of Louisiana, and my stomach got sick. So we ended up spending 2 hours at the Walmart in Opelousas before we ever got back on the road. And then we got another hour and a half down the road, and we had to stop again. And so we probably would have really made good timing if my stomach wouldn't have gotten sick. I really think that I have not equilibrium. What is it when you get in a vehicle and you get sick?
Motion sickness?
Yeah, motion sickness, but it's tied to my stomach instead of, like vomiting or whatever.
Well, that's about how they are.
Because I swear every time we get to go on a trip and we're driving, it never fails. We barely get out of town and my stomach gets sick.
Especially when you're driving.
But if I'm driving around town, getting in and out, I'm fine. It's only when I apparently know we're going on a long trip in the truck.
Well,
My stomach panics.
They just won't tell you, get behind the wheel and drive. You know? They don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Too coolie for
that's what
schooling?
Keith Boy's like, you know why you got sick is because they knew you were going into Florida.
No.
Yeah, delightful. Yeah, I remember
Look,
his father
it is
said something.
really pretty here. But really the only difference in the scenery
Everything's
from
white.
Louisiana, where I live, to here is the palm trees. Like they've got hardwood, lots of hardwood, but in the hardwood they've got palm trees. And that's the only difference in the scenery.
No, look at the roads. They're different.
Well, the roads are like way better than Louisiana.
Oh yeah, but what I'm saying, they don't use gravel stuff. They use coral and stuff when they're asphalt. That's why you get around Merritt Island, you know, Daytona Beach. The roads are kind of a whitish pink.
I haven't noticed. I haven't looked or gotten down close to it to pay attention.
Oh, you would know. You don't have to look. That's what I was saying. What?
Okay, sorry about that.
No,
were you gone?
No worries.
I had to get some coffee and put some Ambisol on my teeth.
Oh yeah, dude, I feel so sorry for you. Oh my god.
I am throbbing. I mean, I can feel it all at the side of my head. I got got one on top that cracked. I guess, you know, eating something, and then remember me saying here a while back that I had a part of my tooth had fallen off or whatever. The filling fell out.
Yeah.
That one, I guess I was grinding my teeth and I loosened that whole tooth up. So I'm like, oh my god.
Dude,
so I grinded my teeth at night sleeping, and
Isn't it Monday morning? Can't you go ahead and get a hold of a?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do after we get done here. I'm going to get a hold of the VA because I know they got some docs that'll. Since I've been on workman's comp, I haven't paid my insurance through work, so now I have no dental insurance. So now and then through the VA will the VA won't pay for it either, but they'll send me to somebody that'll give me a break on it and won't charge me out the yin yang for it.
Well, VA wouldn't hold it for you?
Because I mean, it averages for an extraction is about $300, and I need 2 of them pulled. You know.
Yeah. You gotta find a free clinic.
So maybe I can get lucky and get a 2 for
clinic. Yeah,
a 2 for 1.
Free clinic.
And that was with insurance.
Yeah, that's all.
And the bad thing about it is I know how to do all these extractions and stuff like that because I've worked in the dental field. So it's like I know how this is done and I don't feel comfortable with it.
Well, that's why they knock you out.
Yeah, please knock me out if I don't see it. Yeah, because I mean those tools that they use. I mean, because when you're getting a tooth pulled, 9 times out of 10, you're not really looking anyway. You know,
no, you can't.
But man, if you know, I mean, you know what they're saying when they say, "Okay, well, hand me a Toffelmeyer or hand me a root extractor or a root elevator." You know what all that stuff is.
Yeah, that's about right there, 503.
You're just like, "Oh my god, I don't want that in my mouth."
I honestly, to God, went and what do they call them? They're orthodontist or whatever, the guy that actually does the surgery. The
orthodontist.
That's the dentist, the actual dentist. Yeah.
That's why you go to a dental school.
And he goes, well, you just want a what the hell do they call it? Do you just want a general anesthesia? You know, where they just numb your mouth supposedly.
Yeah,
and I looked at that guy and I go, dude, one of us is going to be knocked out for this. You get to pick who.
And it ain't going to be you. Yeah. Yeah.
So they put me asleep, and I woke up and I
Like,
was
dude,
missing
you
a
better
couple
knock my
teeth.
tail out, because if not, if I feel it, I'm gonna punch you.
Right, exactly, man. You're gonna get hurt. Put me
We're
to
gonna
sleep.
fight if I feel it.
But the thing is, Rocco, it gets rid of the pain. So a little pain to get rid of the pain is well worth it.
Yeah, well,
I know. I would have neglected my teeth. That's why I have no more teeth. And I've had
Well-
pulled at one time. I've had 16. That's a 1 and a 6 pulled in one session.
yeah.
And that was in jail. Yeah, so I know how. But it's getting rid
I
of
know
the
my
pain.
my commander when I was in the Army. Well, actually, at that time, I think I was in the Army Reserve that time. I had to be, but
Yeah.
my commander, he was a full bird colonel, and on his civilian job, he was a dentist, but he worked in the prison system.
Oh,
So that was crazy.
yanking. Yeah.
He would tell me some of the stuff that they that he dealt with. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah. Yeah.
You muted again, Jess.
Oh.
Oh.
She talked. Oh.
Right.
Yeah, that's right there. Yeah.
What they do here, all they get is aspirin. That's it.
Yep.
No, that
Yep.
wouldn't do crap on
Nothing. We do nothing.
No,
Yep.
even if you get, the triple strength stuff.
No.
Yeah.
That's all they
And
get.
I mean,
It's
the best
just a
thing
short-
you could probably do would be some what they
Yeah.
call it, migraine strength or something like that. But I will tell you this. Okay, and it sounds funny, but I don't like to take aspirin. I have to take aspirin every day because of my heart.
Blood
But
clots, yeah.
For pain relief, if you don't have like a prescription pain pill, the best pain relief you can use is Midol.
I've heard that. I have heard that.
I swear I will take Midol in a heartbeat because
I've heard that.
it acts faster because it has caffeine in it.
Yeah. Yeah, the caffeine helps dilute it into your system better, yeah. You get a buzz when you're trying to sleep, yeah.
'Cause I was a combat lifesaver, like a first responder in the Army. That was another one of my extra appointed duties, and I always kept Midol in my combat lifesaver bag. And they would ask me, Sergeant Wires, I got this, I got that. Oh. And I'd hand them some Midol, and they're, what are you giving me this for? It's just some kind of joke, because they're trying to they thought I was trying to say that they're hooty hoo heard or something,
Right.
And I was like, no, man, trust me, just take it. Trust me. They come back about 20 minutes later. Dang, Sarge, that really works. I know. That's why I gave it to you.
No, be quiet.
I feel like I'm missing something.
These are the bubbling noises of a fish tank. That's what you're missing.
I know, ain't that the truth? And I haven't heard from John. And so as of last night, he should have been there twice now. No, once. So Saturday he was going to be there. I fed him Thursday, lights out, everything, and then he would be there yesterday. So I didn't hear anything. So I'm hoping that no word's good word.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't even want to call and ask.
Where you at? Oh, I'm here at your house feeding your fish.
No news is good news.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I die.
Yeah, so I know you're going through Rocko. Tooth pain, yeah. That's about the closest thing we're going to come to having a woman giving birth. I think it's toothaches.
Right. Well, I don't know. Kidney stones rake up there pretty good, let me tell you.
Oh, yeah.
No news.
I think I'd rather have a toothache than a kidney stone.
Yeah, I remember seeing my dad having that problem, trying to pass those things. And now my sister has the same problem, too.
So that beta on a stick is a back scratcher.
Is
That's
now.
what that sucker is. I get it.
Feels real good. You caught that, did you?
That is now Jess's new prop. Every freaking live stream from now on, there's going to be
My
the
fidget
beta
spinner
on a
and my back
stick.
scratcher.
Yeah, that's their
The
coffee.
beta back scratcher.
Yeah,
It's
my
beta.
back scratcher.
Yeah, that's their coffee calm stir. Yeah.
It's my fidget spinner and my back scratcher.
And coffee.
It's beta on a
My coffee
stick.
stir.
You can use it for anything.
Yeah.
You know what the worst thing about having this toothache though?
What's
I
that?
didn't think anything worse than that.
Eating.
Oh, you don't
It's hard to eat. Yeah, because once your teeth touch, they hurt so bad.
Yeah, especially when you got one on opposite sides. If you get it on one side, you can't. On the other side, you
Well, that's what I'm saying. I got one is my lower and one is an upper, and
on the
they occlude. So whenever
I-
I,
yeah. Oh,
Joseph, if we could make earrings out of these, I would wear them.
there you go.
They're in the biting surface, so each time you chew, it hurts like hell. Oh, okay.
Right.
Uh-oh. Jess's new jewelry line coming out
You know-
in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That's right. And it's funny because I went there looking for some nice like fish jewelry or whatever, and it was either like really,
Morning, Ricky.
it was like really playful like this, or like really.
Well, there you go. That's
So-
your new opportunity, man.
Yeah.
You need to make fish related earrings.
What, accessories? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the look on her face is
What?
like, you know what, Terry, you're a dumbass.
No. I was thinking all the salt, the stuff that I did see was all salt. So I was trying to figure out what first jumped in my mind. I don't know why it was a pleco. You have a long pleco earrings where they,
Oh, curly cute.
or really pretty bettas, but like I
Wait a
said,
minute, pleco earrings. Oh, I'm all over it. If you don't do
Oh,
it,
yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, you can put some.
Yeah,
I'll,
it's like-
I'll make
you know, like
some
when you're-
special clip-ons, Terry.
Yeah, clip-ons. Yeah.
You know, like when you're a kid and you get those little noli lizards and you let them bite your earlobe and they hang on.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. Just do a pleco.
Right?
How cool would that be?
I think it'd be
Yeah.
Oh, he's not talking about earrings. He's got kidney stones. Oh my God. How did I miss that?
I don't know, but he said they were big. Time for the ultrasound and that other stuff they give
I
you
don't
to
even
rush them
know
up.
how I got better earrings mixed up with kidney stones.
I don't know.
How you doing, Daniel?
He just ripped it off then.
not exactly sure how you confuse the two, but
Yeah, I
Oh
don't want
my
a kidney
God.
stone earring, no.
Sorry, Joseph. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But hey, now I'm sorry. I'm not going to hang your kidney stones from my ears. Not gonna
Oh yeah, dang, 2 or 3 on each ear. Yeah, different sizes.
not gonna happen. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I'd pass
Natural.
on that one.
Yeah,
The natural stone earring.
but I'm sorry. I know that's painful. I know that's painful. My husband's had it.
Yeah, I say, do women get it?
I tell you what, mine are probably so big they won't do. They just all jingle, moving around in there.
they
Oh, they
jingle, jangle.
Yeah,
You
They did
Make
that.
noise when you walk or what?
Yeah, I make noise,
gotta make a bell in your hips. Ting, ting,
and it's
ting,
not
ting.
exhausting air. It's
Yeah, the kidney stones rattling around. Okay.
Rolling around. I'm serious. They're probably so big.
No, if you had them, you know it.
Mm.
You, like you said, you know with your husband, so yeah.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know how I
you
know.
definitely know.
But that's all I drink is caffeine. That's good.
Hillbilly pearls.
Yeah, there you
I know, right? Talk about conversation starter.
go. Yeah. What kind of stone is that? Oh yeah. Well, let me see. Oh, that's
It ain't coral. It ain't live rock.
no, it's human.
It might have been live rock at one point or another. I
This is
hear
my-
like.
This is my calcium.
Cool.
Hey, dude. How are you?
I'm fine. Tired.
Oh, no.
Been a day.
I know.
I thought she was going over there.
You were what?
He's like, wrong room, dude.
You knew? Oh, you knew because you seen me. Duh. Come sit, Mike.
Sit down, Mike. We won't bite.
Just for a minute. Just say hi. Just pop in for a minute.
Hi, kids.
Oh, he's back.
That's right. So y'all are back. Where's your dad?
What up? What up? What up?
What is up? Hey, Dennis, how are you, man? Hi,
All right.
Caliber.
Well, hello.
Caliber, you're not even gonna say hi to me.
No.
I don't know.
This happened.
I know, buddy.
Yep.
Look at him
No.
grinning. This dog grins bigger than any dog I've ever
Oh.
seen.
Yeah.
That's his boy. That's his buddy. Well, I guess when Joe, what is he parking? Is he parking, Landon? What is your dad doing?
He's trying to work on the card.
Uh-oh.
Work on the card.
You know,
It's blocked.
Oh, he's on the phone with the bank. So
Oh.
when the guys were at the arcade at the other hotel, they went the card, your bank card. Joe used the bank card on his account, and it locked it. It locked all the money up.
Oh, no.
Really?
Yeah, and so thank God we had enough in my account to get the hotel last night because we checked out of the other one,
Mhm.
Oh.
and so
Then you tried to go there. And
So if we'd have been sleeping in the truck if I wouldn't have had what I had in my account, which just paid for the hotel. I mean, I didn't have nothing else. So, but
Clicker.
clicker,
Just for the TV remote.
Oh, no.
don't turn that on.
I'll move it.
The mic is right underneath it.
I'm not.
well,
Oh, it is.
I guess you can just mute it.
you may not hear it.
Hey, give me a second. I'm gonna go grab me a pain pill real quick.
Yeah,
All
take
right.
two.
All right. Nice to meet you, man.
Oh, I thought you met him downstairs.
No, I didn't. You're right.
Oh, okay. What's that?
That's your fish.
Did you get So you got snorkels and you got
Huh?
bucket. They can get buckets because the buckets didn't have lids. Totes. We got totes because they didn't have any buckets. So
Oh, that'll
got
work.
totes for sand because we are going to do a small.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Down
At
there.
least 20 pounds
Yeah, at least
Yeah,
20
so
pounds.
little Sound head up one was not.
or whatever that you can carry.
Hey, know that?
Yes. She painted the original. That's a
Yeah,
print.
it's print. I got
Yeah,
it.
but she signed on the back. It's matted. but-
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Nice.
No, you're
Oh,
fine.
no, you
No, you're fine.
gotta get rid of that. Yeah.
And the betas are in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you go back for beta.
I did. I got them for free.
That's it.
Oh,
And
RV? Yeah. You got four. Oh.
Carrie's is right there. I'm gonna ship hers to her when we get back. They're,
You're kind of friendly, aren't you?
yes. I think they're stressed.
Well, yeah.
They're stressed. But I'm gonna change their water before we leave tomorrow. I bought some Prime. And thank goodness I threw some bug bites in my thing before we left, intending on buying something, but I didn't buy anything until the very end. I waited, what?
Oh, you got
In the other room. Well, okay, so we started out at this hotel in a different room, last night, because it was 2 queen beds, but it was so small, we couldn't even walk around. And we had 4 of us, 2 dogs, 2 queen beds, nowhere to walk, a small bathroom. So, okay, the reason is because this hotel was built in like 1929
As a nursing home.
as a nursing home. Yeah, I knew it was like way back. So it's an old building, and so it wasn't built recently as a hotel. So they,
Retrofitted. Yeah.
yeah, and so they're trying to cram too much into those smaller rooms.
Yeah, I did up here and not the Holiday Inn.
I don't know. Actually, I don't
That's a
know.
good answer.
The Holiday Inn is not pet friendly. That's why.
Oh.
There's two Holiday Inns, the Holiday Inn Express and the other Holiday Express or Holiday Inn. And
How hard was it? Because I've done this several times, so I kind of know what you're going through. When you say, "Hey, I want to bring my dogs," hotels ain't too cool on you having a dog.
No, and this hotel made us pay an additional $100 to have the dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Cost
don't
you an
know.
extra $100 just because you had a dog.
Yeah, now the last hotel, because I booked it, I didn't tell them. I just made sure that, I did it through
They snuck them
booking.com.
in. Yeah.
And I just made sure it said pet friendly. I didn't tell them I was bringing dogs. Nothing. I just said, make sure it said pet friendly. I didn't tell them what I had. Go, Landon. Go ask them downstairs.
Well, I don't know where it would be.
Here, there's a card. Do you remember? Do you remember the other room number? Go downstairs and tell him you think you left it in the other room and you need to get in there and get it. That's not difficult, son.
You picked it up, though.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you picked it up.
I didn't touch it.
Even if she did, you expect her to remember.
Right.
It's not going to be in that room right
Well, wait a minute and talk to your dad. Dang. But no, I didn't tell them. I just made sure it was pet friendly for the first hotel. And then pictures can be deceiving, right? So when we looked at the pictures for here, and it did say pet friendly, but it didn't tell you it was going to charge you $100. So, yeah.
Yeah,
And
what's
then the
friendly
pool,
if you bring
That's
a dog
pet
with
friendly,
dogs
not
with
wallet
extra?
friendly.
it does. The pool is, in the picture it looks really cool because it looks like you're walking down on all sides and it's like 3D. It's tiny. It's like a hot tub, but they're calling it a pool. So, yeah, we went.
I didn't suggest this place. I
No,
forgot to
you
leave it
didn't.
here.
Yeah, you didn't.
But,
But so we went downstairs after in that room. We walked out of that room. Me and Joe said, or I said, I don't think so. We will either go somewhere else or whatever. So this is probably about 10 or 11 o'clock last night. And we walk out front with the dogs because there's really nowhere for the dogs to go to the bathroom either. We've been going like way across the street to some other, whatever this place is. And the other side of it has got some flower beds. That's where the dogs have been going. But
you're super close to the riverfront.
no.
The Riverwalk is right here.
Oh, well, it was dark when we came in.
I got
I
you.
remember
You're saying-
crossing a bridge, and that was it. Well, you went, yeah, you did a minute ago, but that didn't help. So
It is right there.
we went downstairs and went to the front desk, and me and Joe talk differently. So Joe is, trying to be, you'd think not nice, but he was trying to say, this room is, kind of small. And I'm like, look, dude, it's just not going to work for us. Something else, or we got to go. And I just
Really?
blank said that. And I do feel sorry for the guy, and I'm not usually blunt and rude like that, but I was
Oh,
done.
yeah. 12 oil. That works too.
I had finally just had enough of it. And I was ready to, shower, eat, and be done with it. So
Well, this room's not bad.
no, this room is fine. It's got a king bed, which is what this is, and then in front of me, it's got a sleeper sofa. Now I wouldn't be able to sleep on that sucker; it'd break my back in half. But
Yeah, kids will work fine.
I mean,
Yeah.
I've got a 22-year-old and a 13-year-old. They can handle it.
Oh, yeah.
So-
They're still flexible.
Right. They'll get up and work it out within the first hour. It would be not even the end of the day before I ever got worked out. I'd be like holding my back all day. Buoyancy. That's what I need. Buoyancy. I need to get in the water.
How you doing over there, Mike? You see you real well.
Oh, I'm great. Hanging in there. Freaking tired, though, man. We had a fire in the fish room last night. One of the electrical outlets decided that it didn't want to
Somebody turn it
mind
in.
its business.
Was it there?
So that was after your stream last night, huh?
What's that?
So that was after your stream last night.
Well, I didn't stream last night. I was hanging out with Adele last night, but
Oh yeah, I know. I
it
saw
was
you
about
there.
4:30 or 3:30 this morning.
I said, hey, I lost my keyboard in the other room last night. We have to change it.
Oh, you gotta tell
It
me.
was reported
Yeah.
stolen.
I didn't know anything.
I looked over
But,
the counter.
But yeah, so the dogs woke us up because they smelled something, and I went over and went
So
to
Morning,
the
Maple Street. How you
really
doing?
couldn't find anything. I unplugged everything that was absolutely unnecessary, and waited until the smell dissipated, which it did. So, we
Oh,
went to bed
lovely.
finally.
Oh snap! That's not good.
Yeah, and I located it this morning. It was one of those gang boxes that you plug a bunch of cords into. Was underneath
Yeah.
the saltwater tank.
So-called surge protector. Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess water must have run down the cord of one of the wave fans and got into it. And,
Didn't have it above the water, huh?
yeah, and it shorted out. So it did actually catch fire, but it went out by itself too. So I guess that was a good thing. We didn't all die. And then at 8 o'clock this morning, I had plumbing to fix. So it's been one of those days. I hate Monday.
And he's going to show me or tour me around all day.
That's be a blast. Be a blast.
Are you about ready? Joseph?
On my first game.
Okay. All right, you guys, we are just going to go have some fun. I'm going to record some stuff, and we'll show y'all how much fun we have later.
All right, Jeff.
All righty.
See ya.
Bye, kids.
Take care now. Y'all be safe.
There,
I hope
Danny.
you feel better, Rocco. Get that
Thanks. I'm
handle.
trying.
Just
I'm
hang
trying.
out. Come here. I got pliers.
Oh, come on with it.
Bye, y'all. Love y'all. See ya.
Y'all might not be good.
Yeah. Been there, done that. I know. I feel like you just give yourself
Fishy
a nice
Biz,
uppercut.
what's up?
Give me a nice uppercut.
I think
in there
Fishy wanted to
break 'em
say
loose.
something to Jess.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess so. Maple Street Aquatics is here, and I just have
What's
to ask,
cracking, y'all?
I just want to know how his finger is.
Good to see you, Fish. Fishy Biz, good to see you. Oh, you met her yesterday before you left. Way cool. Way cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Fishy Biz, don't you have aquariums in your classroom? I was going to ask you about that. Is that something that you did on your own, or is that something that was done, helped you out with, like by the state, or you know what I mean? Like for like native fish or something like that?
He did it on his own, Rocco. He knows about the state.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I was wondering if that's what he's doing.
Well, he started it out on his own,
Gotcha.
right? But he didn't realize that each state has got an education program.
Right.
They all got it.
I got you.
It's a Fish and Wildlife Service. Even up here in Canada, we have got very similar programs.
Right on. I'm really sorry. I'm not a very good host today, guys.
No. Yeah, we got something throbbing in your face like that.
My teeth are
Damn.
killing me, man. I can't believe it.
Oh, I can. I definitely.
They do make a white powder that could make your life way better.
Yeah, but I don't think you can afford it that much. No. Even the Procaine doesn't do well. The fake stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's
I
only
tried putting
one of those-
benzocaine on it, and that didn't help worth a damn.
No. Here's the
Benzocaine, all that is 20%. 20% benzocaine. It's like
topical.
maximum strength ambisol, basically.
They say right cross,
No,
you know,
and
right in the
by-
jaw, break him out.
Excuse me. By law, only thing you can use is the maximum amount is 20% of benzocaine. Oh, I know, Joseph. I killed a bottle of whiskey the other day.
Yeah, the only thing he gave you was a hangover, probably.
Not bad.
Oh,
I barely even realized it, but I went and got me a bottle of Gentleman Jack, and I just relaxed or tried to. But it's all good. It's all good. So anyway, did anybody do anything exciting this weekend with their fish tanks?
Bro.
exciting or new, or set up a new tank or anything like that?
No,
No, I'm trying to see what I'm going to do with mine.
only 7 of them.
Right on. Did you get them all set up already?
Yeah, you didn't see it?
Oh yeah, he did a whole 2 or 3
Man, I tell you what,
story on
since
it.
Saturday night, I've barely done anything on YouTube. Or Saturday morning, I should say.
Yeah.
Oh, way cool.
There's 7 brand new freaking tanks.
Got all the air going in them and everything already. Way to
Yeah.
go.
So, did you hear from the person that you sent an email to, Terry?
What's that?
Have you
What's
heard
up?
What's
How
How
cracking,
you
y'all?
doing, man?
even
What's
yet?
up, man? I was trying to answer you guys' question. I was put in timeout.
Oh,
Who
imagine
put you
that.
in timeout?
I have no idea why it does that because I didn't do it.
Was it probably because of the all caps? I just do all caps. Maybe
Oh,
I think it bugs the algorithm. I'll be.
What the hell's this?
YouTube does not like all caps.
I guess
Hey,
so.
Biz,
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. So when I do it, I guess it does it. So I didn't think it did it for everything, but apparently it does it for everything. But what I was trying to answer was that I haven't been state funded for any of the tanks that I put in my classroom. I've been donated tanks, and then some of my own personal tanks I brought in here. So
Oh, way cool.
yeah,
cool.
yeah. So
I know 'cause my girl's getting ready to be an interventionist next year.
okay.
She's taught for 20 years now. And since she was doing virtual last year, all the kids that she had did really, really well in the virtual classroom. So they turned around and made her an interventionist to help the kids that are kind of struggling a little bit and kind of get them caught back up, whatever. And she's going to have her own, like, I guess like a portable, I guess that's what they call them, like her own like classroom off of the school.
Yeah.
And the kids will be going in there, and she wants to, since I have so many tanks in here, she wants to get some tanks set up in there too. And I didn't know if you had went through the state, or if it was like donations, or if that was all stuff that you did, or.
Yeah. I've been bringing my own tanks in. They said that there is something called Donors Choose. Jeffrey Watts told me about Donors Choose, so I am I urge her to check that out, especially if it's through the school system. But if you go to Donors Choose, I guess .org or .com, she can look it up. And what she can do is she can ask for what she wants or needs for the classroom.
Oh, outstanding. Okay.
Write a blurb about how it will help her class and her kids.
Sure.
And the students that are being there. And normally they get a sponsorship to pay for pretty much everything. I remember using this in my last school for iPads. And even though it wasn't Apple iPads, I received a classroom set of iPads, and it was awesome. And they're yours to keep. They've been donated to you as long as you, and then I think you have to kind of, once you get them, show the students using them. So if she did ask for fish tanks, she could say that this will help with the ADD, help with mild ADHD, help students focus, teach responsibility. And, I'm a biology teacher, so I can teach them about life and cycles and nitrogen cycles and stuff like that. So it works for me on that.
Right.
Once school gets started, I'm definitely jumping in there and getting my after school fish not class, but fish club started.
Oh, outstanding! Because I was talking about doing that too, because it's all grade school stuff, but a grade school fish club.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's way cool, man. We'll have to keep in touch with you on that and see how it's going for you.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Kind of swap ideas back and forth a little bit.
You know what, Rocko? Hit me up on Instagram so we can exchange some stuff, and let's talk about it. And I'll throw you on one of my streams once we get it together, and we can roll it out together and see how many people are interested.
Oh, interesting. Way cool. Yeah, I'll have to. Well, I don't have an Instagram, but I will definitely do that then.
Okay.
I'll definitely do that.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I would love to have you up on a Monday night, and we can just shoot
Oh,
back
wait,
and forth
cool,
ideas
man.
and see what else we have. So
Great, man. I'd love that, man. That'd be awesome. Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah.
you know, honest to God, and everybody's heard me rant and rave about my girlfriend so many times, but she's an amazing woman, and you know, if there's anything I can do to help her in the classroom, I do it. You know,
Sure.
like, well, just like because the school year's over, and they're moving her from one classroom to another now, so we had to go in there and get all her and 20 years worth of stuff.
Oh my God.
You know, and move all that, and we had to get a storage area just for all the books she's got. I mean, she's got
Sure.
so many books, you know. And she does like K5 is what she does right now, but
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a lot of, you know, with the little ones, that's all like coloring books and
Exactly.
material. And then she's got probably construction paper and pens and pencils and crayons and color pencils. Oh my God.
Hey, and I only got one good arm, so
Right.
you know, I got a total rotator cuff, so I'm trying to move boxes and stuff, and you know, it was something. But I mean, we got it squared away. We're good to go. But
Sure.
if there's something else I could do to help her out, and I know she had talked about doing the tanks and stuff like that in the classroom, and I thought, man, you know what, I got to do this, and it made me think of you, and I was going to try to get a hold of you, but then you popped up today. It's like, hey, cool, there he is.
Yeah, I saw Jess. I had clicked on you to see what you guys were talking about because I'm in between students. I'm doing summer school. I had to leave. I had a delayed plane. I didn't get back to St. Louis about 11, and really couldn't sleep. I made sure my fish were all right, and fell asleep downstairs, and woke up super early. Came out here, and I was looking at your stream. Saw Jess on there, and I just saw Jess yesterday.
Right.
And she did like a little intro plug for me just on the camera so I could put out. And she comes up to like up under my nipple. She brought her corgi.
How you doing down there?
I was looking at I was like, is that a dingo? And she was like, no. She's a lot of fun in person. The way she's got the same energy. Yeah, I just wanted to mess around with her. But yeah, Chewy was cracking, and 503 was cracking. Dennis was cracking. I want to make sure I say what's up to the whole panel and everybody in the chat that I missed. What's up, y'all?
Well, it's always good to see you, man.
Yeah,
check
Sir.
out the link for education and
All right, cool.
it's in the private
thank
chat.
you.
I just got it. I'm on it now. Texas Parks
Very
and Wildlife. Field trips and hatchery tours. That's dope.
Oh, that would be awesome, right?
I would have to take a field trip to Texas and then take the Texas field trip to the hatchery.
Hey, it could happen. Now you teach high school though, right?
I do. Yeah, I have freshmen, freshmen and sophomores.
Oh,
way cool.
Good old years.
Yeah.
Did you ever get in contact with the Missouri people?
Yeah. I have my fish club. They're going to actually see if they can get a hold. I got to get to a meeting and let them know, some of my needs. But I think they may they may help me get a tank full of native fish. Native Missouri.
Way cool.
Maybe like some bluegill and some crappie or something like that.
Program is the native fish.
Mm-hmm.
United States.
Yeah, I think that might.
It's an educational permit.
Okay. Yeah.
Way cool.
Also, I need to check with the Science Center. I think they've improved it. They used to just give you like a class like axolotl. So they may even do something a little bit more. So I might be able to get an axolotl tank. Jeffrey Watts said that he'll send me some neocardina shrimp, and I can have a shrimp tank and see if any students are interested in those. A while back, I did a stream, and I said, "Hey, you guys, as fish tubers, let's build a tank, and whatever fish you specialize in, if you wanted to send some over here to the school, I would make sure that we'll have a good, like a 55-gallon community tank going, a 40-gallon Shelly tank or something different like that. Whatever everybody's in. And I would direct them to you guys' videos on how to take care of them and have students, log in and check you guys' videos out. And at the end of the year, hopefully I would have enough tanks for those students that are really interested. Ask their mom, of course, and stuff.
Sure.
Mom, I know how to take care of fish, Mr. Clark. After school club, I know how to take care of fish. He's giving me a tank. He's letting me get sponge filter, and all I have to do is go fishing in his classroom for whatever fish I want.
That is
So,
awesome.
How cool is that?
We're gonna try to rock
really.
with it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to rock with that. Absolutely. Yeah.
How cool is that?
Yes, I do believe, Rocko, that it is for natives only.
Natives
Right
only. Okay.
Because it involves the Fish and Wildlife departments of the
Right.
state. It
I'll tell
won't
you what.
whereas it would cover Texas cichlids in your area.
That's pretty cool. I have to. Yeah, I would look definitely in some of my in my area and check that out.
Right on.
I've got a student. I got a student chiming in for summer school. I get to talk to a student for an hour for 6 hours. So to make sure that they get on track, and once they pass, they're done with summer school. So they're real eager to get stuff done now, since they weren't able to get it done during the year. But you know what? What I do is I challenge all my students at the beginning of the year, and I pretty much just walk around and say, "Hey, I just got one thing to say real quick before we even get started with this year, and that's all of you guys can't pass. You guys won't be able to all pass. You know why? Because I need summer money, and some of you guys got to sit in this summer school class so I can get it." And so, like,
Right.
they're all like, "Well, it's not going to be me." So, like,
Do
okay,
Okay.
we'll make sure it's not.
I'd be that
Yeah.
nerd that would stick around just to talk to you about fish stuff. I'd be like, I'll hang out. What's up? Let's talk about fish.
I welcome it. I welcome it. I'm trying to get if this initiative goes really well, I'm gonna try to see if I can get a tank in every classroom, and that would be very smooth.
Aquatics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right on.
But I got a student getting ready to come in, and I just wanted to touch base with you, Rocko. I am on, since we don't have Instagram, I'm Fishy Biz Aquatics on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, and my Gmail is fishybizaquatics@gmail.
All right, cool.
Get in touch with me somehow, man, and I'll do the same, and we'll hook it up, man. We'll hook it up.
Yeah, it's awesome. I can't wait to get started on that little project. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, and I'll touch base to make sure, see what your lady does, and hopefully she can get a tank in there and get it going.
Right
for her
on,
students. It makes a big difference. I'm a guy teacher, so you can look at my classroom walls suck. I don't have anything beautiful, nothing beautiful, but I got those tanks over there. They're shut down because of the summer. But once we get it rolling, I'm definitely going to do a lot of B-roll and a lot of videos in the classroom. And show you how the students gravitate towards it. It's awesome. It's awesome.
Incredible, man. I love it.
All right. Didn't mean to interrupt everything, but I appreciate you guys.
Oh, no, man. Take care, brother. Good to see you, man.
Right.
Keep in touch.
All right. Later, everybody.
Later.
God bless, man. Oh, man. I can't wait, man. That's going to be so fun.
Yeah, now you're going to be drooling now.
Well, yeah, because like I said, I try to do as much as I can to support my girl in her career. I mean, she's been a teacher now for 20 years, and
Yeah.
Growing up, when you grow up, you're going through the school system, you always have that one teacher, that is just stands out in your mind. You can just tell how much that teacher really cares about the kids, their education, that one teacher that really gives a damn, you know what I mean? And when I look at her, I see that, you know what I mean? She, and I'm not going to kid you, man. There's some nights that she'll be up till 3:00 in the morning, doing papers or, things like that. One love, everybody. Take it easy. Right on. But she really puts her heart and soul in the job, and the thing with it is, though, what's crazy is it's not just her job. Everything she does, it's 110%, And if I can do something to support her and help her out, you best believe I'm going to do it. You know, because you just don't find people like that often. You know what I mean? Like a teacher that'll actually put that much effort into their job. You know, I mean, I get choked up sometimes just thinking about it. She's an incredible lady, and you know, one day, you know, one of the streams, I'm sure she'll come in and sit down with us for a while, and you guys will actually get to meet her. You know, and you'll know exactly. I mean, she just emits this awesomeness. You know what I mean? She's amazing. So hopefully one day you guys get to meet her. She's, like I said, she's just an incredible lady, and I'm proud to be her man. That's for sure.
Aww,
You're right.
Smush.
Good teacher. That's true though, Chukuli. Good teachers put a lot of extra effort and time in. They do. I mean,
Yeah, and they
nothing
don't get
comes
paid
easy
for
in
it.
anything we do. You know, nothing comes easy. You know what I mean? Nothing's free. Nothing's easy. And she, honest to God, guys, she makes it look effortless. You know, she's so good at what she does. You know, but it's just a lot of work, man. Lots of work. You know, and then it's like you know, like right after the stream, like the morning show gets over at 11 my time. So as soon as I get done here, I'm on the phone. What do you want for lunch? What can I do? Can you bring you anything? You know, that way she's not. This one less thing she's got to worry about. Yeah, she's one in a million. That's for sure. She's got to be. If she puts up with me, she's got to be incredible. So hopefully we'll be able to get her some fish in her classroom, and hopefully the principal don't freak out about it. But I'd really like to see that happen for her. I gotta check that out. DonorsChoose.org, or is it DonorsChoose.com? We'll see.
One or the other.
Okay, so I popped up because you had asked if anybody has any new fish tanks or did anything fun this weekend. And I do, in fact, have a new fish tank. And I went to my very first Greater Portland Aquarium Society Club meeting and attended an auction. It was,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
I
how many
mean,
fish?
it was my own aquashella, basically. I went on a fish room tour. I saw piranhas. They're really sparkly. I had no idea how sparkly they are.
The metallic they are?
Yeah, they're beautiful and huge, very large.
And hungry.
That is terrifying. After having seen how big they are, I'm like, oh my gosh. I thought I was scared of piranha when I thought they were goldfish size. Like little goldfish, not big goldfish.
Yeah.
So this is my new tank. It's at the office. And this is one of the things I bought at the auction. It's Bulbitis Butylotti. I wrote it on the tank because I wouldn't be able to remember it otherwise.
Bulbitis Hodolati.
Yeah, that's probably not how you say it.
Hodolati what?
Hodolati nitrate? Maybe?
I'm teasing.
Amazon sword and Ludwigia. And then I did like 40 pounds of eco planted substrate and then 20 pounds of sand on top of it.
Yeah.
And
how many gallons is that?
29.
Gotcha. One of my favorite tanks.
I love it. It's like, to me, it's huge. Because my biggest tank was a 20 long up till now. And this is like a 20 long and a half.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just twice as tall. That's all.
So cool. And
same
I'm
footprint.
getting...
Same footprint.
Yeah. They're 30 inches long.
I can't remember the scientific name, but they're cotopunks from George to go in them. So I need to get some rocks and build them some little caves before they get
right
here,
on.
like tomorrow. I have to go to Lowe's. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, that was my big, exciting, fishy weekend.
No, I got fish for sale. Fish tanks for sale. Yeah. Going out of business sale. Yeah.
You're not close to me though. I'm like, wait, you have fish tanks for sale? And I'm like, no, 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 no,
Yeah.
no.
Cause, unless I can figure out a way to stay living here, end of the month of my here's your get out of jail, move card, So I gotta write the bitch, I mean the landlord, a letter and try to explain myself of all these false allocations have been charged against me because of some mental illiterate schizophrenics that live in the house. They don't know what reality is when they don't get their shots.
Oh.
Kind of like
Well, that
last year
doesn't
when
sound like a great spot to live anyway.
I just did it to get into housing, and that was
Yeah.
13 years ago.
Right.
Yeah, so I fucked up a few times. Oh well. Yeah, it's a 5-bedroom house, and you used to have 5, now we only have 4 people in here. You got 3 downstairs, and there's room for 2 upstairs, but there's only one that lives upstairs. And, yeah, so it's one of those situations. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of, trying to find some place, like an apartment. Places I can find apartments ain't gonna be in my area. I got to go to Eastern Washington, to the West Coast, even going down to Oregon, to find something that I can afford. I don't even make $800 a month. Like $798 and change. No change.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm living. I found units here, but they're for the the mental side of the hooking. I have a case manager who was worthless. Supposed to be my middle guy. He's now sits on me in the in the senior category. They had just 2 people that run their things, and especially the one charge they got against me. Supposedly I was in the so-called client's room, snooping around and shit. Let me see the film. Oh no, you can't see it. Then why can't I see it? Is it supposed to be me? No. Supposedly, has the camera in his room, which he doesn't. I mean, here's the one point where he thought I had a key to his room, so he calls this case manager. Case manager talks to the landlord and changes everybody else's lock but mine, because I supposedly had his key.
Yeah. How would you have gotten his key?
Yeah, well, that's the mental stability of this person. Because all these false allocations started when everybody was closed down in 2020, and he didn't have the opportunity to go get his, once a month or every 3 months shot to keep him, from hearing all the other people in his head. They think because his word, because he hasn't told the landlord and done shit that that he ain't supposed to be doing or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're taking shit that happened, years ago, and these last 4 allocations, are false. Theft and breaking entering. The shit the man has in his room, I gave to him. I sold him, a 32-inch TV.
Yeah.
This man's not, But now, I have to write her a letter explaining all this stuff. She won't call. She won't take it. She won't do an email. She's just a pain in the...
Great.
Yeah, so that's my predicament.
I'm sorry, Dennis. That sucks.
Oh, tell me about it. And to try to find senior housing. Most of the senior housing I found out here, you gotta. They're putting in your income retired. That's $50,000 to $60,000.
Yeah.
You know, so your apartment rates are going for like $15,000 to $2,000 a month,
Yep.
and that's supposed to be low income.
That's what they all
Yeah.
are right now. I'm trying to buy a house
Oh.
and even
Yeah, I was
looking
just
at
wanting
the
to have an
totals
apartment.
and all of that, and it's no, like to rent an apartment or have a mortgage payment. If you can actually get your hands on a property, it's less expensive to have a mortgage payment than it is to have an apartment.
Oh yeah, it was. I ain't got that
It's
much fun,
insane.
you know, to do the mortgage payment. Then you got all utilities and stuff to throw on top of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No. Something like that, you have to have somebody go in, do it, then rent out the rooms to cover your expenses. Yeah. And that's what I found a lot, on the interweb and stuff. I found a whole bunch of those, but I don't want to be living in a house with 3-4 other people and sharing. Yeah.
I
But,
like being
okay.
able to walk around without pants on. I feel like roommates really get in the way of that.
Yeah. Yeah, I found plenty, that most of those were around the universities and stuff. So the student type housing and stuff. Yeah, $500-$600 between $450 to $650. Those are like what 12, not 12, but like 110 to 150 square foot room, which is pretty much what I got here.
All right, guys, my break's over, so I gotta pop back off and
Go to work.
be indoors.
Get to work. Get to work.
Okay.
But
Go
I will
make some
talk to
money.
you later. Thanks for having me. Yeah, I gotta make money.
Oh,
so I
you
can
bet.
buy
Thanks
more
for coming
fish
up.
and fish tanks.
I'm
Oh,
glad
yeah.
Keep us updated on that new tank.
you're
Oh,
sure
I will.
eating
All
salad.
right, John. And off she goes.
And then there
Oh,
were
yeah.
3.
Yeah. That's what I said. I'll be going over and checking out my lovely emails on people, because availability, so they won't tell you if it's available. So you got to, email and put all your other BS in there. And I've been getting all these phone calls and no. Then you have to go get rid of them on the emails. I don't know why you need my phone number. Just email me. I can type. Tell me how much it is, and
I just, in my opinion, in cases like that, I'd much rather talk to somebody.
Yeah,
because an email is, to me, not very personable. But
I'm
if
just
I
trying to
can,
get my foot in the door, so I ain't worried about that.
yeah. No, I get it. But what I'm saying is, if you talk to somebody, your voice, is more personable, and it makes your argument more sincere. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, see, that's what I wish I could do with my landlord, but he wants it all written out. But the thing is, she'll call the house, looking for somebody, or has that person's cell phone number, but she won't even call.
Right.
You just.
Well, maybe you could message her and let her know that you'd like to have a sit down with her.
That's what this letter is we're supposed to be writing.
The one-on-one.
Yeah. Well, that's after I do the letter. Because now I'm more or less begging. Oh, this ain't gonna happen again. La 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 crap like it did years ago.
Right.
Then it's up to them. Do we flip a coin and say, yeah, you can stay, or no, have a nice day, here's your 30-day? Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah, it's
big mess.
Yeah, you can't find nothing. Yeah. I know, RB. Yeah, working, like you said, I have to move out of state anywhere to find someplace cheaper than this damn.
Yeah. Now, what state are you in now?
I'm in Washington.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. This ain't no cheap state, especially on the west side.
Right.
Yeah, the east side's not much better anymore.
Right.
You go over there, you have to go out there in the small rural town.
Right. Right.
Like on
I know down here in Texas, there's a lot of Section 8 housing and stuff like that.
Yeah. the thing
And,
is, that's all
and a lot of
closed
them
up.
are super nice, man. I seen some of
yeah.
them because I used to when I first came to Texas, I used to work for Time Warner, and I used to be a cable guy, basically, right?
Yeah, installer, yeah.
Yeah. And we did a lot of the Section 8 housing, and holy cow, some of those were nicer
Yeah.
than the apartment that I was living in, paying full price for stuff, and they're paying
Yeah, third of the
$300
price,
a month, and they're
yeah.
freaking nice, man.
Yeah, but see,
I
the
mean,
thing is now
granite,
there's no
I'm talking
funding
like
for
real
that.
granite countertops, all new appliances, everything, man. I was like, holy
Yeah.
cow, why can't I get that?
Yeah. And now, but the thing is now there's no funding. There's no money
Yeah.
out there. It's
Yep.
what there was. Now there's no longer.
Yeah.
So how much is the hotel room rent? Even the flow.
For a
the
week, it's like $350.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, because like I said, there's no cheap. For that one there, I want to pay that a month. I don't want to pay that a week.
Crazy.
Yeah, and up here, where I live at, there's no hotels other than the ones on the strip by the airport.
Mhm.
You ain't gonna find nothing cheap there. No,
Nope.
it's something like I did before down in Renton. But that
Right,
was
right.
that was like 14 years ago too. Yeah,
You know what,
Joseph?
Joseph? That's crazy. That's honest to God truth. I noticed that too. Because right down probably 6-8 blocks from here, there's a apartment complex. It's the whole complex is nothing but Section 8, right? You drive by, the blinds in the window are destroyed, things like that. But man, you'll see Lexus and big SUVs on big, 22-inch wheels and all this stuff, all chromed out, blinked out, big stereo systems and stuff like that. But yet they're living in Section 8. It's like, well, how in the world are you affording all these nice cars and big wheels, but yet you're in Section 8?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Especially, you got like a 4-bedroom, all the kids.
Thank you, Chewy. I appreciate that, buddy.
There's a link to all of the Texas aquarium societies. It's kind of dated, but there's a link in behind with all of the members of photos, which is the largest group of aquarium clubs in the U.S. after the NEC.
Oh, outstanding. Okay, Capital Aquarium Society. That's in Austin, Dallas. Dallas has got a bunch of stuff, boy.
No, Dallas is huge in it.
Houston Aquarium Society.
Yeah.
Abilene. MAST. Marine Aquarium Association of South Texas. That's in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Way cool. Chewy, thank you, buddy.
Well, I've been around the block. You could say
at least once, right?
And so has Alice.
I'd say at least 100
and
times.
the idea behind the Fish and Game Wildlife thing is of your area. They will not support a club to do like other fish from another country.
Right.
Or a fish that they want to teach the classrooms about, that's what their program's about.
Gotcha.
Okay? It's part of your government service. Also, you can look into the public aquarium industries. I think you got a public aquarium down there in Texas somewhere, right?
Yeah, right there in San Antonio.
Yeah, I would check with their department too.
SeaWorld.
I would check with their department as well. I know that Vancouver has got a program. I know that Toronto has got a program, and I know that New England Aquarium out of Boston has got a program.
Gotcha.
Okay, Project Kiaba originates out of Boston and the public aquarium industry. That's where it all started.
Right on. Right on.
All of these species maintenance programs for CARES, that's where it started.
Oh, pretty cool.
All of these biologists have signed off on various different things so that they get them into the hobby.
Right.
So the person that signed off for the Lake Victoria cichlids,
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't Greg Steves. It was a guy out of Boston by the name of Russ McAndrew, who is the president of Boston
Gotcha.
Aquarium Society, who's also a well-known ichthyologist in himself. But the guy that really stands out is a guy by the name of Kaufman.
Of who?
His name is Kaufman. And he's a big-time ichthyologist that basically heads up a lot of the IUCN out of the United States.
Cool, cool.
Okay? He's from the New England Public Aquarium.
But now you said Greg. It wasn't Greg then?
Greg Steves is the spokesperson for the hobby end.
Gotcha.
When you get into the public aquarium industry, those are the scientists that deal with the other scientists that deal through CITES to allow permits of fish that are on endangered lists.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Okay? The United States government does not have a CARES representative in the hobby. It is illegal to keep endangered fish in the United States.
Uh-huh.
Any native fish that is endangered, you're not allowed to keep it. That is a native to the United States.
I think you'd have to have like special permits, to do stuff like that.
Well, it's educational type of programs only.
Right. I know they also have, now that I'm thinking about it, they have a thing up in,
it's not open private.
I want to say it's in New Braunfels, I think it's called. They have a glass bottom boat tour at the head of the Edwards Aquifer. And it is so cool. And they have like a small aquarium, little museum kind of thing in there with a lot of the native fish that are in Texas. They're in there. Right. And then the glass bottom boats, you go out and you can actually see these fish and, all that through the bottom of the boat. And it is so cool. The water, I swear that water is probably 15 to 20 feet deep. And you look through that glass bottom boat and you can see the bottom like you're looking through glass. That's how clear the water is at the head of that aquifer. It is amazing.
Sam knows the guy that I'm talking about. I knew that he would. Les Kaufman.
Yeah. Or Kaufman, I'm sorry.
Yeah. He's the big wig when it comes to cichlid in the United States on the scientific level. Him and Dr. Paul Loisel are the two top dogs when it comes to cichlids.
Gotcha.
Okay? And Les is out of Boston and Paul is out of New York.
Right.
Okay?
Right on. We got 5 minutes left, y'all.
Yeah, time flies.
Time flies when you're having a good time, right? So.
But there's the total list, but Hill Country Cichlid Club is not on that list, so.
See, that's what I'm wondering if it went belly up or what.
No, I know that it's still going.
Mm-hmm.
I know people that are members of that club. It's just COVID. That site is kind of well old too. That site is not up to date either. Like, I don't know the publishing data of that site, but those are the
Right.
two clubs. I don't think that Helsinki Club would ever go.
Right. I think the last
Like,
post I
they're
saw
a
on there was
big
from like
member of
2018.
photos. They're a big member of FOTUS,
Mm-hmm.
the Federation of Texas.
Right.
There's another person that you need to contact. You need to contact them, and you need to contact Bill Gill if you're going to set up your own club.
Right. See, that's what I was thinking. Because like me and Fishy Biz was talking earlier about starting a club for the kids. You know, like a fish club for the kids at that school. You know,
It's
So
always good to see Allison in chat, by the way.
I'm sorry.
It's always good to see Allison in chat. It's
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
It's sort of like seeing Scott in chat, you know, like King
Right.
and Queen Cichlids. You know, it's always good to see the people that are heavily involved in their aquarium clubs.
Right on. So I mean, for like a school thing, I wonder if if it would be beneficial to go through the federation and get that like a recognized club, or since it's a school thing, I don't know if that would be
I would go
appropriate.
through
Or,
the education department of your education system first.
Mhm.
And then I would go to the club for help. Because the government, you're dealing with the government.
Right.
They don't care if you're a hobby group or not. They do care if you're an education facility.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of getting at here. Okay? And so I think that this would have to go through your girlfriend's school board.
Gotcha.
If you're going to do it really official, I would do it through the school board. Because the school board carries more weight than a hobby organization.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Unless that hobby organization has like a guy like Dr. Paul Loizella heading it up, then the government would listen.
Very, very interesting. Got a lot of thoughts going on. But guys, we got
how government people think.
1 more minute.
Yeah, we got 1 minute left, guys. So I do want
Anyhow,
to
your
say,
video will be out tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
Your video will be out tomorrow. That I.
Oh, way cool.
Yeah.
Way cool.
You know that interview is about Nancy's new album.
Oh,
It just got released. Okay.
way cool. Way cool.
Yeah, she's put out her first solo album.
Interesting.
Yes.
So you guys make sure you check that out tomorrow. When he posts that up tomorrow, make sure you check it out.
Well, we'll try not.
So with that being said, guys, I do want to say
Adios,
it's
amigos.
been wonderful having you here today.
It's been painful.
I do appreciate you very, very much. And in case nobody's told you, I appreciate you, and you are the best.
No,
Thank
you're
you so much for being here.
Later.
So you guys take care of yourself. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Yeah, get rid of that toothache.
No kidding, right? God bless, guys.
Later, Rocko.